Hi friends, today I am going to explain you about Google Meet. Google Meet is an upgraded version of the free Hangouts app and is more suitable for applications like webinars, video conferencing and online classes to the students. With Google Meet, you can host video calls with up to 150 people depending on the service plan you are selecting. The service includes valuable features like screen sharing, recording options, and the ability to dial into a video conference by phone can be done. I'm going to show you how to join or host the meeting and few Chrome extensions which is available for Google Meet in this video. Now if I click Google Meet in the search engine, it will be directed to the first link of Meet Google. Once I click this link, it will be redirected to the Google Meet page. And once you come with the Google Meet page, you can start your meeting by hosting the meeting by your side, or you want to join in any meeting which is code being given, then you can enter your code and join in the meeting. Now I will show you how to start a meeting. Once if I give the start a meeting option, it will be redirected to the Google Meet start meeting page. Here I can have the flexibility of switching off your camera and microphone, because in when you are a participant or you are joining the meeting without your face means, then you can switch off your camera, and also you can you are a listener means you can switch off your microphone also. Why? Because too many microphone on button will make technical issues of uh, sound clarity in the meeting you are attending. For that, whoever speaking can have the microphone on, and remaining people can switch off their cameras and also with the microphones for better results. Now, once if you want to start the meeting, you have to give the join now button. Now once I give the join button, you can able to see immediate dialog box of copying the link. When a person whoever hosting the meeting can only see with this dialog box. For example, now I have started the meeting as a host. It is been showing the link. When you are the person to host the meeting means this button will appear. Here you can copy this information and you can share with your people whoever wants to join the meeting. And otherwise you can share your meeting code with a mail address available in your Gmail account. As I log in to the Gmail account, it is showing my suggested mail IDs, and based on that I can invite the people. Now after giving that meeting code, people can join and it will be displayed here as everyone whoever joining in the meeting. Example, I am the host. First I am able to see here, but remaining people whoever joining, they can able to see here in the right parallel panel of the screen. Now, when people whoever joining wants to talk with each other in the form of chat box means they can give anything to the message of the people whoever joined. For example, I joined and I want to tell about good morning to all. Then I can give the message to the people whoever in the meeting as chat message. This is what people can do. It is not only with the host, people whoever joined in the meeting can give this option. Now, when you once open the Google Meet page, you can see the important three buttons as these three. That is, as I switched off or turned off this microphone and camera, it is showing in the red button. If I click on, for example, I am turning on my microphone is on, and whatever I am speaking can be listened by the people whoever in the meeting. Then this camera option is I can able to show my camera option to the people whoever joined the meeting. Based on that, you can show your camera option as visible or invisible. Now, other place where you can share, after joining also you can share your code with people in the form of details is being given in the meeting details. As you can join the information or copy the information here, and you can share with your friends and the people who wants to join the meeting. Then these options in the form of icons which we are showing as turn on captions. This option, when you want to say something to the meeting, then I can turn on. For example, I have turned on the microphone. Whatever I want to make it as a caption in my screen or my screen. Here, whatever, if I on the screen, whatever I'm speaking is being displayed in the place of caption. Here, according to the person whoever switching on the microphone can be visualized in here in the form of captions. Here, any important things you want to mention in the caption means you can go with this turn on captions. Now I'm switching off. It is being turned off. Now, whoever the person switching on the microphone can give the captions means they can go with this turn on captions. Then if I want to present something to the people who joined in the meeting, then present now button will be appeared. Now when I click with this present now button, here three options will be given, whether I want to show the entire screen or a window of my screen, or a Chrome button which is available to me to show to the people in the meeting. For example, a Chrome tab. If I click, then I am going to share my meeting or share my screen to the meeting people who are joined in this particular meeting code. Now I am clicking that option and I am giving share. Now if I give the share button, this button will be showing as you are presenting your screen. Now as I have not opened anything, it is not showing. For example, if I am opening my folders, these are all will be visible to the people who are seeing my screen. That is what the home button, that is presenting mode is being given. For example, I want to present my uh, PDF file. For example, this is my paper which I want to show. Then I can be showing the paper or the presentation which I want to discuss, and then I can talk about that. Then it will be showing whatever I am sharing to the screen. Now I want to stop my share screening. Then I will stop here. Then immediately it will stop my screen to be shared to others. Now in this more options you can able to give the settings and you can change the layout and you can convert the screen into full screen, or here also you have the turn on caption button. Settings about the microphone and video options which is available. You want to change the default options of microphone or speakers or videos means you can change it. And general settings is about additional diagnostic to help improve this product can be done. Now basic settings options will be about audio and video to change any of the default buttons. Now once you give the changes, you can go with the done option. Now as I said, Chrome extension is having more applications regarding Google Meet. Few applications which is helpful for you when you are going with a webinar or the video conferencing or the online classes. That Chrome extensions I will explain now. Now when you want to go with the view of all the participants in your Chrome extension, in your Google meeting, you can go with these applications. As you are seeing this grid view option which I am been added in my bookmark as Google Meet grid view. This grid view, once if you install that extension only, you can able to visualize this button. Otherwise people whoever joining the Google Meet cannot be shown. Only these three icons will be shown when we join the Google Meet. This grid button only you can see when you are adding the extension of grid view button. I will tell you how to add that one. Here in Google Chrome, you have to type with the grid view extension, grid view Chrome extension. Once if you click, it will be redirected to a page of extension option. As I already installed my extension application, it is been showing as remove from Chrome. Now once you want to install it, it will be redirected to you to add the extension button will be shown, and you can add your extension to your Google Meet. Once if you add this extension, whenever you start a meeting, you can able to see the people whoever in the Google Meet. This application makes you that whoever attending the meeting can be visualized in the form of this grid. That is what in most of the in default buttons of this grid view is not been available in Google Meet. We have to go with the extension on. For example, change layout. Only maximum of 16 people can be visualized in the meeting. But when you add this grid view as an extension to your Chrome, then whenever you start a meeting, you can able to visualize based on your requirement. For example, people who are all showing their video only want to view means you can do that, or you want to highlight the speaker's screen means you can highlight it, or you can include yourself in the grid means you can include, or enable grid view by default means it will be enabled. All these options can be done based on your requirements or the settings you want to do. Enable screen capture mode when you are doing all these things, only you can do when you add the extension button. That is what the grid view option helping you. Then other one extension button which is helping in Google Meet is Nod, NOD Nod. This is what the reactions which you can be sending during your meeting process. As you are seeing here, this is also an extension button. After adding only it will be visualized. whatever the reactions you want to show towards the meeting, you want to clap or you want to give the thumbs up button or you want to raise a hand or you want to laugh for the joke which is being played by the person whoever presenting, or you want to cheer up, all these things can be done in the form of these emojis and you can give in the meeting. This is also one of the reactions which you can show in the meeting. Now, other important extension which you have in Google Meet is this Meet attendance. Meet attendance is when you are taking the online classes, you want to go with the uh, people whoever joined the meeting until how much time they are been in the meeting means, then this meet attendance option will be helping you. Here you can add a sheet to the meeting. That is, for example, you are adding 100 participants in your meeting means, according to that you can add your sheet and you can enroll the people whoever in the meeting, and you can take the attendance out of the meet attendance of uh, this particular extension. Here, this will be helping you how many people attended and how much time is being available for them to be. All these things can be checked with this Chrome extension. Then other one is this particular application, Google Meet Push to Talk. For example, again the procedure is same for all the extension whichever I am showing. You want to add this grid view or attendance or nods, whatever it be, you have to type that word. For example, nod means nod Chrome extension can be given, or attendance, meet attendance is being attendance Chrome extension. If you do it, it will be automatically redirected and you can add your extension. Here the push to talk button is being available. Here if you add this particular button, this button will be helping you as an extension in which you can instead of trying to mute and unmute, you can able to have a hold over the option of asking the person after unmuting you in the form of this extension. Example, in other applications like Zoom, you automatically can have the settings of unmuting the participant. But in Google Meet, we don't have that option. What we can do is you can add this simple application to mute and unmute yourself with a key. Press inside of hobbling around trying to click the icon. In this way, you can mute yourself and you can go with the muting yourself with the program whichever you are joining or whichever the meeting you are joining. This is what the advantage of this push to talk. That is, once if you click only, you can able to talk to the meeting people. Right? This is what the applications we have in the Chrome extension when we are using Meet application. Then other one important application which we have when we are using Google Meet is DLS application. As an extension of Chrome we have, that is DLS application. When we talk, this application makes you to split your screen into two. Why? Because when this usage will come means once when we are presenting a video or the presentation in the Google Meet means you cannot see other page in the Chrome, or once if you turn on the presentation now button, you cannot able to see the options of some other pages. Why? Because presenting now option will be visible to the participants or the people in the group. You cannot able to see the other screen of yours. Then that time this icon will be helping you. This Chrome extension will be helping you by means of splitting your screen into two. For example, I have already added this extension. It is been shown as a bookmark. Once if you add this extension, you also can able to see this bookmark visualization. Now if I click this one during my meeting, I want to go with the some other page. When this splitting page is useful means when you are presenting, that time people cannot able to see the other page. For that reason only this split page can be helping us. Once if I click, it will be asking the ratio of the screen which you want to show more. For example, this 7 is to 3 ratio. I want to show the screen of 7 and 3 as for my personal use of other screen. Here during my presentation also I can able to show you the screen of presentation mode and also with the usage of my screen for other purpose. Example, if I am clicking this. Now see, I can able to see the screen of mine and also with the other page of my screen. In this way you can able to show your presentation and also you can type something to the meeting. For example, I will change the ratio of the screen. Now according to that it will change. I can split the ratio of the thing. For example, 5 is to 5 ratio, I am splitting the screen. I can show the screen to the people who are visualizing with the screen I am showing, and also I can able to type the things which I want to do during my screen sharing also. This is what the purpose of splitting the screen, in which once if you dual-less thing, if you add an extension only, you can able to see it. This is what the purpose of the Google Meet Chrome extensions. Chrome extensions only once if you add in your extension button, then only you can able to do these all options when you start a meeting. If you are not adding these extensions, you cannot able to get the changes, or you cannot able to use these extensions as an add-on buttons. For example, grid view. As we have not added any of the people in the meeting, a grid view is now not been shown. When you add the people, once if you click with this, then automatically grid view will be shown in the meeting. As you can see in Zoom, you can able to see the people whoever joining in the meeting. The same way, this extension button helps you to see all the participants in the meeting whoever attending. This is what about Google Meet. Thank you for watching my video. I will come back to you with another video.